making hay is really what you're all the time. That's sort of what I want to see from him, because I think he has the ability. I just want to kind of see the other things. Same thing with Sergio. You know, I want to see what Sergio is motivated. He's really lucky.
Well, sure, all that stuff is a byproduct of playing well. Guys don't do fist pumps and high fives. Tail between their legs, slamming their trunk on a Friday afternoon.
But you've played enough sports, and I've played enough sports. You understand. You know when you're doing the extra things you need.
Well, that's not on the golf course.
Right. You start to see that from Sergio. And even things like, and we've talked about already in this program, Sergio kind of swallowing his pride and saying, I'll go qualify for the U.S. It's important. First saying, no, I'm not doing it. And then going, you know what? I need to do this. That, to me, showed a commitment and a love for his craft. And I think that's no accident that in doing that, that really triggered him and propelled him forward in 2011. I need an event like that for Anthony Kim, and I think he could have a really good comeback here.
Well, I hope so, because he's young and he's got a world of ability. And he also, when you hear him speak, you buy what he's selling. But you can only buy it when you're seeing results. Because if there are no results there, it's a message that just rings hollow.
What about Tiger Woods as a comeback?
Really? Is that interesting? Do people care?
Apparently. Some guy named Eldrick, they hadn't had a really great 2 years, maybe bounces back. What he does in 2012 will clearly be one of the huge stories, just like it was in 2011. And we didn't get much. We had months at a time where we didn't see him, he wasn't playing, and then we get like 9 holes at the Players, or a quick little jaunt to the Fries, or over in Australia. When you look at Tiger Woods and his 2012, are you buying? And if so, how far into the wallet are you willing to go to buy?
I'm going to buy. I just don't know if what the stock value is right now. But because it's interesting, Eric, because if you look at all these quote unquote analysts, and I'm using a financial term, but you can apply it to the game of golf. The analysts all have different forecasts for him in 2012. I've heard it all from people who play the game. He's never going to win again. Well, he may win, but he is not getting anywhere near Nicklaus. He may scrape out one more Masters. You can hear, and we had Paul Azinger sit in the studio and say he can get his knee replaced and he'll go past Nicklaus. We can hear it all. I think he will win in 2012, but he has got to show when he gets back into the cauldron.
Back to the backstack break shot.
He continues to execute the way others could not. He never played.
Love the backstack break shot.
And now we've seen a 2-year gap.
I think he's going to win it. He's going to win multiple times. I think he's going to have a really good year. I don't think he'll be the player of the year.
Chance to produce a big run.
Next cut down. I think he will be one of the best 15 players.
Head ball breaking him down to the bottom rail.
Okay. When we come back, you know what? Home team. It's all about home soil. That's the way it's been. Will continue with respect to the Ryder Cup. Coming back to the States, Europe has been absolutely phenomenal. And also in 20 minutes, the start of the 2012. Yeah, he may be among them. It's a special festive edition. Morning Drive. We roll on right after this.
Mike, every golfer I know wants to hit the ball farther. What are your tips for adding distance?
Roger, every tour player realizes that tension kills distance. So what you just did there, when you came into the ball, your left arm was straight but relaxed so it could rotate and fold up, which maximizes your club head speed. Most amateurs pull tension in their arm and they basically put the brakes on. So on off-tee shot, if they'll make a few swings letting their arm fold up, and then dragging and pulling it through, they'd see that the distance or the speed is dramatically different. If they let it hold up, they learn how to maximize their distance potential.
If you want to find out how you can hit the ball farther from the comfort of home for less than the cost of a new driver, log on to ShotGolf.com.
who made headlines in 2011. Then Raymond Floyd shares some driving tips on Golf Channel Academy and relive the excitement of this year's Tour Championship. All next week, bring the Golf's championship run to Atlanta as we highlight every final round of the 2011 playoffs for the FedEx Cup. Plus, experience Tiger's heroic win at the Chevron Bristol Challenge. The final rounds of the 2011 playoffs, Monday through Thursday at 3, and the Chevron World Challenge, Friday at 3. On Golf Channel.
Steer away from that conventional brake shot at all costs.
Special year. Not only do we have the 4 majors, but on U.S. soil we are going to have the Ryder Cup. U.S. looking to avenge, which was a very tough emotional loss at Celtic Manor a couple of years ago. Outside Chicago. Medina is the course. So let's start. We'll get into the course. We'll get the captains. We'll get the U.S. team. The whole kit and caboodle here. But let's start right now with the course. Medina, very famous, Chicago. Unbelievable sports town, sports area. It's going to be a great atmosphere when they get going with the Ryder Cup. What are your thoughts on the course?
I like it very much. I think that the one thing that we all have to hope for is that that golf course at the end of 2011 was not in good shape at all. Agronomically, the grasses were not growing. I hope that they have a really good growing season, Eric. I hope your spring and summer, because it's a long way to go. That's the most important thing. I do like the golf course very much. I think it's very fair. I think the most dramatic finish there is not necessarily 18. It's very demanding par 4 is the 17th hole, the par 3. And again, you consider the fact that Tiger Woods has won 2 major championships on that golf course, and someone who I expect to be back there when he closed his eyes and took a swing from just on the edge of a tree and opened the world's eyes to his ability, which was Sergio Garcia. There are a lot of various storylines to this, and I think Jose Maria Lafavo is a great representative for the European community on American soil. I think American sports fans find him very, very likable. I think he's the perfect guy to coach a road game and to captain a road team.
Well, you mentioned the captains, and you mentioned Tiger Woods, and David called the third to say, hey, Tiger Woods is going to be on the team.
And he's going to be.
You think he's going to play as one of them, or is he going to have to burn one of the captain's picks, or challenges, or free monopoly to cards, whatever you want to call it, to get Tiger Woods in uniform?
That's going to be, that to me is the question. I'm going to lean slightly that he is going to be just outside the top 8. This isn't 10, this is 8. God bless Paul Azinger for changing the game. I think it makes it more interesting for us. The fact that there are 4 selections. I just worry about how many events he's going to play. And he will play well in at least 1 major championship, probably 2. And he's going to accrue a lot of points by virtue of that.
Just look at how much easier it is to
just
get on.
slightly outside the top 8.
He's going to be on the team, though, either way.
Oh, of course he is.
Right? Okay,
The
good.
guy's won 2 major championships. He has 4 picks. Fred Couples had 2 in the President's on the team.
Yeah, Smitty had a thing once. He said, "Well, I was playing. I have to have all my break shots below the stat." Well, it's easier.
He's on the President's
Just
Cup.
as easy.
How can you put him on the President's Cup team?
He was saying it was easier below the
No,
stat.
he was just saying he would make it harder. He's going to spot me by saying he'll have all his break shots below the
I'll
stat.
go back to his
How
record.
tough is that?
I'll go back to his last performance in the Ryder Cup.
How tough is having a key ball right here where you just roll it in?
If he does
Instead of the side.
It's going to be your new thing at Derby City. Go for behind the
That's
stat.
the idea that he absolutely deserves a spot.
Remember I did side pocket one year? I think when I got close to Schmitty, I was getting side pocket.
Which I used the
Well,
big
you always you were bumping up every time. You could.
You were the plow
You're always a bumper.
On the
You're
European
a bumper
side, you
weekend.
mentioned their captain.
Bumped it up by the
Great guy to sort of bring the team in for a road game. Where will his tough choice be, do you think? I mean, Sergio might be the tough choice. We're talking about, could Graham McDowell be the tough choice? Could Paul Casey be the tough choice? Where do you think kind of the line of demarcation will be for Old Falcon?
I think it's going to be in the fact that he has more depth than I think a European captain has had in some time. And it could be Sergio, even though I think Sergio, by virtue of getting in his late in the year, he's already got the head start of the field. He was accruing points because they started the cycle earlier. And I think he's going to be an automatic. Someone like a Miguel Angel Jimenez, that crusty veteran who would, go on the road. He keeps everybody light. When you round out your team, and Miguel Angel Jimenez still has a lot of game, and you know that he would love to give him one more shot at winning one more Ryder Cup as a countryman, somebody like that is going to be a tough call, because I don't think right now that Miguel Angel Jimenez is going to be in the top 10.
We were having a draft of our Ryder Cup, and you can forget the nations. We just put all the guys in a pool, and you and I, like we do on our show, we have our drive draft. We were having a Ryder Cup draft. How many names would you call before you would pick an American? Because you're going to take probably Luke.
Yep.
Probably going to take Rory.
Yes.
You can take Westwood over any Americans.
In this format, yeah. I'm going to take Ian Poulter over
any American. He's been
believe
an unbelievably great match play. Are you going to take Keimer over any American?
It's going to be very close.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's got a tremendous match play record as well. Yeah, you're probably going, and this is why they flipped it. This used to be about the American and all the decorated wins and what they had accomplished, 10, 15 years ago. And you're looking at these European teams going, we don't even know who they are, but they're winning. Now they've got the tag because they're the favorite. They are.
Oh, even on our soil. The top 5 guys you would take, if you could take anybody, are probably all playing on their side.
Yeah, because for a couple reasons, is that you look at Phil Mickelson, and with his advancing age, he's not played particularly well in the last couple of international competitions. And with respect to Tiger Woods, we simply don't know. And then you look at some other American stalwarts. Jim Furyk, Steve Stricker. Steve, it'll be interesting to see his 2012. He did win 2 times. End of the year, obviously, he had to deal with that herniated disc in his neck. Jim Furyk, he did not have a good year coming off winning the FedEx Cup. Where is the anchors of these American teams? The American team is in a phase of transition. The Europeans not only have the chalk, they got chalk in prime, with the exception maybe of Westwood, but in this format, he's in prime.
I like your word anchor. And this is a good way to sort of wrap up this discussion. If you were the captain for each side, and it was the anchor match, and it became Graham McDowell versus Hunter Mahan all over again at Medina, whoever wins is going to win this thing, and we're going to clear everybody off the course. It's just going to be the 2 of them for 18 holes. If you're Olafable, taking Rory McIlroy?
In the anchor match, I would not.
You can take Poulter?
No, I would put Luke Donald in the anchor match.
Luke Donald's your guy.
Yeah.
You can't take Rory. There's a certain in that spot. I throw match play record. I want the guy that I want to see him come out hands thrown. And what Rory McIlroy did after he got undressed at the Masters, the first time at the next major, I'll show you, you'll see, came up and just billy clubbed and over and just left, right, the property at Congressional, and wouldn't let anybody anywhere near that trophy for 4 days. I would take Rory McIlroy. I certainly could take I'm not going to hurt against world #1 who's good in match play.
He got good match play. He's phenomenal at match play.
What American are you going to take?
I would take Tiger Woods. And it's interesting because Tiger, historically in these Ryder Cups, you can go back to his maiden voyage in 1997 at Valderrama. It's weird. He's never found himself, whether it's in the penultimate group or in that ultimate group where it looked like the cup was coming down to it. It just hasn't gone that way. Now, he was unbelievable. You talk about undressing somebody. He was outrageously great in his singles match in Celtic Manor. At the end of the day, with not knowing about Mickelson and not necessarily sure about some of these other guys, like a Nick Walton or potentially Bubba, DJ. Sure, you can add some of the young guns too that I think may play their way on the team, like a Gary Woodland. I will go back to Tiger Woods. At some point in his career, I'd love to see him be in the match. He's the greatest player of the last 30 years, with no equivocation. I would like to see a cup on him. We've seen it in the President's Cup before. He had to make a putt in South Africa in fading light and made about an 18-footer, and you're going, okay, he's not from this planet.
And I guess my point is, as someone who we were talking about the President's Cup and me kind of defending Tiger Woods on the team, if we're in a spot we're saying, with our professional golf Ryder Cup lives on the line, if that's the guy we want in the anchor match, I want that guy on the team. I don't care how he's playing. If the answer to the question is if I can have anybody that is eligible to be in my anchor match with my professional life on the line, I'm no matter what else I can say, have to be on the team, so that's why I want Tiger.
Of course, as much as we love these young players, and you know, maybe Keegan Bradley will get the points he needs to be on that team, because a lot of people felt he was wrong by not being on the President's Cup team. You're not putting him in the anchor match. You're not putting Webb Simpson in the anchor match. You're not. You're not. And again, if you get back to the rub here, and the rub is, who do you think, for 18 holes, can figure out a way to beat the other guy? I'll still take him.
I'll sign right now. Can we just sell that script right now? It's going to be.
You want McIlroy and Woods?
I'll take McDowell. We'll take either of our choices against Tiger Woods, 18 holes for the Ryder Cup at Medina, just outside of Chicago, would be great.
I'll take it right now.
That'd be great.
That would be a nice Christmas gift.
And which young player do you kind of sort of maybe think could find his way on the American team? Ricky Fowler is someone who was mentioned specifically by Davis Love. Webb Simpson has played really well, could have been a player of the year this year. So, who do you think will ultimately be a captain's pick? Not someone who finishes in the top 8, that 9, 10, 11, or 12. Give me a young guy that could be a Davis Love player.
Gary Woodland, because Gary Woodland with a partner can absolutely, and even by himself, he can absolutely overpower that golf course. It's a big ballpark at Medina. I think he has a chance with another year of being out there, christened with his first win this year. Eric, I think he has a chance to be a superstar.
I think Ricky Fowler's going to find his way on the team.
Oh, I think he will too.
Yeah, and that's.
But he's been on a team. I'm trying to identify
a new person.
Yes.
See, I think Ricky Fowler will be outside the top 8 and going to need to rely on the team.
I mean, Davis Love wrote his name when he was introduced.
I think he'll end up on the team. Holly Saunders, of course, always on our team. How are you?
I'm doing great. And coming up, the top 2012 storylines, what we expect to see front and center next year. Stick with us.
Morning Drive, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. The Hyundai Equus.
Switching to our breakthrough aerodynamic technology has its advantages.
Since I switched to my speedline driver,
I'm hitting it further.
I'm hitting the ball longer.
Since I switched to my speed line, I'm hitting the ball longer.
I won my first PGA Tour event. I won my second straight Remax 4-1 Drive Championship.
I won my first major.
I won my third PGA Tour event.
Since I switched to speedline,
I have won 10 tournaments.
I won the Senior PGA Championship.
Since I switched to my speedline driver,
I've become #1 player in the world.
At a dry cleaner, we replace people with a machine. Customers didn't like it. So why did banks do it?
hello!
If your bank doesn't let you talk to a real person 24/7, you need an ally. Ally Bank. No nonsense, just people sense.
You are a business pro. Premier of the pack bag. You know organization is key, and so is having a trusted assistant. And you rent from National, because only National lets you choose any car in the aisle and go. You can even take a full-size car and still pay the mid-size price.
Here we are.
And there you go, business pro. There you go. Go National. Go like a pro.
Tomorrow night.
night, which day will Home?
Watch as Hank teaches Herb Edwards
That's it.
how to play to win the game. The Hank Project. Herb Edwards. Tomorrow at 7:30 on Golf Channel. On June 15, 2008, we witnessed one of the most incredible moments in U.S. Open history.
Anything different?
Golf's toughest task met golf's toughest underdog. Wednesday, relive the passion, the hunger, the pain.
The first major grimace of the day.
Relive Rocco and Tiger's duel at Torrey. Wednesday at 7 exclusively on Golf Channel. You're watching the only worldwide network dedicated to the game. Golf Channel, part of NBC Sports.
We welcome you back in. Good to have you with us on this best of edition as we look forward to 2012. Hope everybody had a great 2011. Happy holidays. Gary Williams, Eric Casilius, Holly Saunders, and we head into 2012. There's so many things that we've already sat here for an hour and talked about all these great things that we anticipate in 2012. Your top storyline in 2012 will be?
Tiger moves back to #1.
You're going all the way to
All the way to #1. I thought top 10, no, #1.
So he's probably going to what? Have to win 3 majors?
No, not quite. I mean, Sergio was 80th. He was 80th to 18th.
But you sort of, that last 18 becomes a little
Yeah,
slight.
but here's the thing. His window is completely cleaned out of any accomplishment.
Right.
He has no wins in his window.
That's, I guess, my point is for Tiger Woods to get to...
You put a win in, you're throwing out miscuts and bad finishes. His climb back to the top is not as difficult as you think.
So what do you
He didn't have to win 3 majors.
What do you think he's going to have to do to be world #1?
Win 4 times, including at least 1 major, and have 9 or 10 top 10s. Luke Donald won twice, and is world #1. He didn't have a major.
So you're saying he's got to win 4? Yeah, but Luke Donald, Tiger Woods is basically has nothing on the positive resume for 2 years. So you're saying 4 wins, a major, 10 top 10s.
Because he only plays in the best events.
And I guess I'm saying is, if that's what it is, I don't think Tiger Woods has 10 top 10s, a major, and 4
But
wins.
you think he's going to have a great year.
I think that's not a great year. That's way
That's for him. Stand
Gotta be about 6 racks.
We can book him.
He's not him anymore?
No, he's not him anymore. No.
Who is he? He's gonna get back to
that guy at 2000, that we've seen, that guy's gone. He's not walking in that door.
2009. You know how many times he won?
Okay, here's my point. If I'll take right now the under across the board on Tiger Woods, 4 wins.
See, I'm on a better run because I'm doing miles per hour.
A major next year. I don't think he's going to get 4 wins. I don't think he's going to have 10 top 10s. But I think when Tiger Woods
he will be a monster story in 2012.
Okay.
like Eddie Murphy.
Coming to you, not live, from beautiful Orlando, Florida, Golf's Amazing Videos presents the Gabby Awards. Our salute to all that's amazing in golf. Our first category is Best Reaction. The nominees are David Combs, Christina Kim. Christina wasn't on her medication this day. Rich Beam. Good thing Rich wasn't wearing the old metal spikes. Noah doing a little sport diving in Poppy's Pond. And the Gabby goes to Christina Jenner.
Oh my God, I can't believe I just won a Gabby. Oh my God, this has been a dream of mine since forever and ever and ever. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my fans. I want to thank my woo. Woo! This is just, I don't know.
And neither do we. Put on your dancing shoes because it's time to pass out the award for Best Choreography. The first nominee, Stephanie Sparks and Patty Harrington.
Go sideways for 8 steps.
Froze on.
And then you start it again over here. And then you come back again.
But you did.
What do I do? Hold still.
Okay.
The next nominee, Ryder Cup captain, Jose Maria Olazabal. That's a Cabbage Patch, I think. The next nominee, Hall of Famer Julie Inkster. And the final nominee, Tom Lehman and Bernard Longer. Check out this lovely dance duo. And the winner is...
I am so honored to accept this Gabby Award, and there's so many people I need to thank. You know, my parents, my brother, my agent, all my sponsors, but mostly I need to thank Bernard Langer for his part in not knowing what the heck I was doing as I was attempting to chest bump him. They must not teach that in Germany. The chest bump may have not quite come into fashion yet.
For Tom and me, it was a great celebration, even though our chest pump dash, you know, high 10 wasn't very successful, but we still had fun doing it.
Our next Gabby is the Roy G. Div Award, given for most fashionable use of color. The nominees, please. Paula Kramer. Pink has been my favorite color since childhood.
And there is the Pink Panther.
Ricky Fowler. Dreamsicle Orange, also the color of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And Gary Player. Black Knight always looks resplendent in black competitive. John Daly. He uses every color under the sun, even ones that don't go together. Put your shades on to see these. And the Gabby goes to Paula Kramer.
Well, this is such an honor, my goodness. You know, I love fashion, I love clothes. Thank you, Adidas, for letting me wear all my pink that I can possibly have. Unfortunately, Ricky Fowler, I know you like orange, and orange is on this award. Hopefully, someday this will be pink, and when you hold it, you know, you can think of me. But at the most important part, I just want to thank all the fans. Thank you very much. We have to change this trophy because it is not the prettiest one. But, oh my goodness. Look at this. A pink one. You guys think of it all. Thank you once again. Ricky, you're going to have to hold this one next year.
Coming up on Golf Amazing Video, we have an appearance by a knight, a wildcat, a sharpshooter, and plenty more on the Gabby Award.
No bottom break shot this time.
Oh, come on. It's the first one you haven't had. Look at that. Look at the top break shot.
Yeah, but see how the balls just go straight to the bottom rail and all tie up.
Oh, you gotta untie it.
What fact?
3-14 going, go. Get a shot.
Yeah, no.
The offer ends.
By going to the top side of the fire.
Well, it's been a great year, so we'd say we're not alone.
Underneath is alright.
Feels nice going into the holidays.
It's a constant battle.
Will you marry me?
Constant battle.
Ooh, Hellsberg diamonds. Well, we must have saved some money with Geico. Reminds me of the Gecko mating call. Really? How does that go? Shooby-doo, shooby-dooby-doo.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Comes
John's resolutions when we resolved to stop snacking and slacking.
Here I am on the
Resolved to
stack.
start reading and running. This year, resolved to help someone else too. Resolved to support the American Red Cross, because the Red Cross provides hope, help, and compassion, not only during disasters, but every day. Resolved to do something that means something. Support the Red Cross before the new
I got out from that
Visit
trouble I started on.
redcross.org today.
All the best guests. All the latest news.
Like, it took me all that to get through that, man.
All returns in 2012.
Because I did those side break shot all the time. It all started from the side break shot.
On Golf
This
Channel.
is sucky right now.
Austin.
This shot has secured Bill Hotspur FedEx Cup as the best finishes of 2011 continue. Best finishes, the Tour Championship. Tomorrow at 8 on Golf Channel.
And our next award is for Best Analyst Moment. And the nominees are Sir Nick Faldo, cutting the cord. Go ahead, Nick. Shut it up. Yours truly, Charlie Reimer, the Pumpkinhead. Yeah, that's my hat. And it does fit. Me, not tired.
Talking about accuracy.
Rob Lewis, with a little assist from Tom Brady.
This one right here. Oh, hang on.
And cameraman down. Everyone survived. And finally, Golf Channel's very own Jerry Foltz, who got a little wrapped up in this incident.
So he even got the guy from the front desk to call or something. Feet of saran wrap.
And the winner is...
Well, I'm absolutely stunned. I want to thank you, the Gabby Academy, for this prestigious award. This is definitely the most prestigious award I've won today. You know, I have 3 green jackets, 3 claret jacks, but nothing quite looks like this. I have to say, whatever this thing is, and you know, and the fact that the paint's still on it is fantastic. It's obviously a brand new award. Anyway, I want to thank you. This really is the most special, exhilarating moment of my life. What do I do?
Golf Channel is going green with our all-onion Best Moment of the Tree Award. And the nominees are Stephanie Sparks. It's never coming back, Stephanie.
I don't see it. No. I am so sorry.
I don't think she is. I think she's laughing
I
inside.
apologize.
Sir Nick Faldo. It's nothing for him to shimmy up the tree. Looks a little dangerous to me. It's up there somewhere, Sir Nick.
I got shitty break shot.
Sergio Garcia, who can forget this at the PGA Championship at Medina? Like a bunny. Hop, hop, hop.
Clean cue ball again.
Flinch there. And finally, Omar Uresti. I'm gonna start calling him Omar Ouchie. And the winner is...
I am stunned part 2, or stunned squared. This now is the most amazing day of my life to win 2 awards today. Thank you.
Looks like I land it right on that special hit and then jump it onto the green.
Gary McCord.
Oh, and you know, usually I make those shots.
Leif Olson. Leif is such a creative player, he's bored with playing straight on at the hole. He's going to try a different approach. He called the ricochet. I heard him. He called it. That counts. Now Miguel Angel Jimenez. You got to be creative to wear an outfit like that. And
A little bit wrong angle here, sir.
Like this.
That's what you got.
Now Lin Win Tang in trouble with the Hong Kong Open. Like he had pitch out for this. And the Gabby goes to my friend Jerry McCord.
Well, I'm standing here in front of you, absolutely humbled by the fact that I've won the award. What was it?
Gabby.
I have a trophy case at home. There's nothing in it, so I will proudly and humbly take this award and covet this for the rest of my life. That I have won the what was it again?
Gabby.
The Gabby. And thank you out there, everybody that participated, and all of you who voted for me. Thank you very much.
Time now to present the award for Best Ace, or as we call it in the business, a hole-in-one. And the nominees are Nick Faldo. This originally was shot in black and white. We colorized it for the purposes of our show. Sorry, sir, Nick. Jonathan Bird. This is how you finish a golf tournament. A royal flush in Vegas. Walk-off Grand Slam homer. Amazing ace. And Tiger Woods doing what he does best. Who is this? And for a long time, this did not look like it was gonna be an ace. But pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. This is some of that professional delayed spin. It's like a pretty good shot. Oh. Indeed it was. One last fake out for you. There you go. And the winner is...
I'd like to thank all my fans who helped me get to this point. I've always dreamed of winning a Gabby. This is a special moment for me to receive this award. It was one of the best shots I've ever hit in my entire life. And but to win this Gabby, this is an even better moment for me. Probably the highlight of my career.
Time now for the Gabby Award honoring crowd control. Phil Mickelson. This is his Cash for Casios program.
Mickelson, the guy's watch, so our cameras follow Phil over to the guy. Phil giving the guy a little money there, a couple of C notes it appears.
Steve Williams. For freedom of the press, medium of the press. That camera's out of here.
Look at he's taking the camera. Wow. This time, Williams steps back into the gallery and extracts the camera from the man.
This is her idea of a wake-up call. Painful wake-up call. And my good buddy Peter Jacobson. Really no explanation needed there. And the winner is...
Hi, I'm Natalie Goldis, and I want to thank you for the Gabby Award. Wow, I'm really, really excited, and I'm not sure exactly who to thank. Probably that fan that was asleep in the bleachers at the LPGA event. So just beware, we know how to wake our fans up.
On the Gabby Awards return, appearances by instructor extraordinaire Butch Hardy, Anthony the 8 points, and Phil Mickelson.
People love the circumstance. You can't go wrong.
Get back to that bottom break shot.
Grill combinations all under $20. Like me lobster.
The high one.
Ever since I got the high one, I've been in trouble with it.
I'm John Zane. I see food differently.
Just as good.
Trouble Sunday at a major championship. So just kind of script the final few holes of a major.
Charlie, what's up with those big grips you got there? Check these grips out, guys. You can't play golf with these big grips. If you beat me with this big grip, I'll wear a dress next time we play.
You're on.
Good luck, Chuck.
Jumbo Max grips give Charlie 38% more turning power and a more relaxed grip. And that means longer, stronger golf shots and lower scores.
What's up with that?
And you'll really like the way Jumbo Max grips help quiet your hands for more solid contact and more precise chips, pitches, and bunker shots.
This hole plays 167. Except for you, John, up there on the ladies' tee, it plays 146.
Yeah, okay, laugh it up, funny boy.
Jumbo Max, the super oversized, game-changing grip. To find a retailer or buy online, visit jumbomax.com.
On June 15, 2008, we witnessed one of the most incredible moments in U.S. Open history.
Anything different?
Golf's toughest task met golf's toughest underdog. Wednesday, relive the passion, the hunger,
You never quit.
the pain.
The first major grimace of the day.
Relive Rocco and Tiger's duel at Torrey. Wednesday at 7 exclusively on Golf Channel.
This Gabby Award is for the ultimate trick shot. And here are the nominees. Audrey Harrington for his version of the old Happy Gilmore. Scott McCarron. This is the Rainmaker.
I don't have to run that far today, but it's way up there.
Rocco Mediate. This is the flop up and over. Rocco likes that. See the walk away?
I've got to travel at the same speed.
And Phil
I'm sure
Mickelson.
you're hoping I do.
Watch the deep breath. There it is.
This is for the Golf Channel. I hope you understand this.
Hope your insurance is paid. Oh, look at the flinch. That's worth another look. This actually wasn't even close. And the Gabby goes to Phil Mickelson.
Thank you for this, Gabby. What a great award, and I'm proud to have done it with my good friend Dave Phelps. I appreciate the trust that he put into me and my ability, and thank you.
Time now to award the Best Dressed Male. And of course, Ian Poulter would be nominated, looking resplendent in pink. Now, couldn't you? Mr. Ricky Barnes and his choo-choo train hat. That's Henrik Stenson. Camilo Villegas. By the way, he learned that Spider-Man move from me. It took me like 6 months to train it.
Oh, but this pretty shit.
The winner is Ricky Barnes.
Good break shot. Time, stroke it right in. Don't worry about the stat.
Kind of put a little niche in the style of the hat when no one was kind of doing it. Here we are today, kind of got the old painter's look. You know, I don't know what I'll have to do next year to hopefully be a back-to-back year with this, but hopefully get the old Gabby this year. Thanks, guys.
Our next award is for the Best Unorthodox Golf Lesson. The nominees are J.C. Anderson.
See, golf is geometrically oriented linear force. It involves a physical muscular thrust and a geometry of the
Let's move along.
That's going to sit on there nicely. Beautiful.
Now Dan Beaver.
And I'm going. Wait, always a bit of body English helps. Standing on one leg. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, very nice. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's in the hole.
Butch Harmon.
Follow through is a step over follow through, guys. Let me show it to you, okay? Then you zip it. You usually follow that with some words we can't say on this show, but that's okay.
Okay. And here's some words that we can't say. The winner is Butch Harmon.
Well, what an honor to win a Gabby. You know, and I think I'm winning this for some unorthodox teaching method. I guess that's...
Up next on the Gabby Awards, we'll identify the best worst celebration, hand out our Lifetime Achievement Award, and crown our champion for Best Pitcher.
Way to play better golf. Presented by Cialis.
Here we are, we're in trouble. We've hit a bad shot. What are we going to do? There's only one way to get this close, and that's to hit as high as we possibly can. Well, how do we do that? Well, the key really is to make sure the setup is good. Get the club face wide open, then take your grip. Keep the ball position up in your stance.
Right to the middle of
Really
the
make
rack.
sure your nose is sitting slightly behind the ball.
Right to the middle of
All
the
these are designed to get extra loft on the shot. Now, when you swing, well, I feel like your arms are two feathers. They are going to be so loose and free and soft. And as you come through, pretend you've got an ice cream scoop in your right hand and just add a little more loft. Let that right hand just turn underneath like you're doing ice cream. It'll look like this. So relax next time you have this shot. You got a new technique that can knock this ball right high and next to the hole.
You never know when a moment might turn into something more. And when it does, men with erectile dysfunction can be more confident in their ability to be ready with Cialis for daily use. Cialis for daily use is a clinically proven low-dose tablet you take every day, so you can be ready anytime the moment's right.
Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medications, and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sexual activity.
Don't take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as this may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure.
Do not drink alcohol in excess with Cialis. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, stop taking Cialis and call your doctor right away.
Ask your doctor if Cialis for daily use is right for you. For a 30-tablet free trial offer, go to Cialis.com.
Golf Now makes it easy for you to play and save with great tea time specials every day. Just go to golfnow.com, choose where you want to play, when you want to play, and get savings of up to 80% off. Golf Now gives you thousands of courses to choose from, anytime, day or night. With a few simple clicks, you'll have a great tea time in no time. So go to golfnow.com today, start saving, and go play.
Tomorrow, join us as we take a closer look at the pitchers who made headlines in 2011. Then Raymond Floyd shares some driving tips on Golf Channel Academy. And relive the excitement of this year's Tour Championship.
And the nominees for Best Worst Celebration are Lee Westwood. No problem winning the golf tournament, but a pretty big problem hoisting that fancy trophy. Rich Beam. This is a little Homer Simpson dance. And Paul Azinger. Heck of a shot. We should work on the high five a little bit, though. There's a little bit of a stutter step with the high five. That's enough. And B.A. Points, en route to winning his first PGA Tour event. Throws that one in the bucket on 14 at Pebble Beach. Everything looked great, and then watch what happened. Playing partner is Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill normally has a stunt double for that type of maneuver. And the winner is...
Thank you guys for this trophy. I believe it probably is more deserving to my partner and confidant, Bill Murray. But I'm eternally grateful, and I'm sure we'll probably share it half the time at his house and half the time at my house.
We're giving away a Lifetime Achievement Gabby. There was really only one person we could think of worthy of this award. And we think he's pretty darn impressed with our trophy.
Well, I'm very pleased to have this Lifetime Achievement Award from the Golf Channel. Do you suppose we could revamp it and start over again?
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the award for Best Picture. And the nominees are Hole-in-One Commercial.
Might have been on.
It's pretty hard to believe. We're actually filming a Toyota commercial.
I've never seen anything like that. Look at they go with the combo. Alright, now you can just frame them.
Yes, we did.
Frame them,
Play position
And
on
now
the floor
James
for
left.
emergency or something.
This is killing
Or
time
put a setup
at the
and you have a
office.
few options.
I don't know what
I
this
guess you call them the
business
one.
does or sells, but clearly they're not selling a lot right now. That was a big shoe. That wasn't that impressive. I'm going to tell you what. This next one really impresses me, and I don't impress easily. No way you can put it in there. No way. If you try 4 or 5 million times, you can. The sad thing is, this man is getting paid for doing this. And future star.
My name is Sai. I'm 6 years old and I'm from Poplar Bluff.
And Sai has some game. Just look at that swing. Deuel better watch out because Sai is going to be coming its way. Yeah, just a few more years. Oh, and I wish golf were this fast. Get him keeping that head down. Hey, good boy! And the winner is James Left.
That is bizarre.
This is cool. This is the one right next to the US Open. You know, right next to it.
I want to thank the Gabby Academy.
The fact that it's pink now is even more exciting.
He's a Super Bowl champion who patrolled the sidelines for 15 seasons in the Steel City. But now, the golf course is his outlet to compete. And as he's learned, it can be just as difficult as life in the NFL.
That's why I'm a 16 handicap, to be honest with you.
So now, he's called one more play. And in comes Hank Haney.
That first one was awful. Can we take a rip at one? I mean, are you kidding me?
But can the coach
Physical.
teach the coach
Remember, the most important thing.
to become a better player?
I don't want to make a coaching mistake.
Yeah, just, okay.
You know, you don't go like Danny B. the ball from Caddyshack.
It's game day on the Haney Project. Bill Cowher.
Full swing, full speed. Come on, rip at it. Go. Going through. Close it.
It's going to be a challenge.
Come on, Bill Cowher. All the way back, all the way through, full speed.
I'm excited to be here to help you. Come on. Because life gets better than this.
I like that.
For Bill Cowher, the sport of football has been a way of life for over 4 decades. A playing career that began in the suburbs of Pittsburgh led to a 5-year stint in the National Football League. But it was his work on the sidelines that set him apart. He started as an assistant with stops in Cleveland and Kansas City, before coming home in 1992 to land his dream job, head coach of his beloved Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't know when we started. I don't know if you missed this since I started the camera kept going or what. Where's the Callaway ball on the practice?
Might be close to a high run. Awesome.
I think so. I mean, when did you complain about the ball skidding during this run? After you missed it? About that. I mean, the ball's getting dirty.
We're going to see if we can golf today.
Very nice to be able to walk up to the front. How nice is this to walk out of your house, going up to your club, heading to the practice range to get instructed by Hank Kane? I mean, come on. Does life get any better than this?
Got a lot out of his players. He's a positive guy. We'll have to see how it translates into golf.
Everything you do that I've been involved with is it's faster and harder. Involved, it's slower and easier. So it totally goes against my whole thought process. I would have expected that the best teacher involved would be intense. The only reason we're out here is to hit the ball.
Don't go in, don't go in, don't go in!
Jeez. That's the worst shot I've ever seen in my lifetime having to get over in the bushes. There's no reason you should ever hit a shot like that. You're so much better than that.
I kept thinking the same thing. I hope you do better job, but
The most important thing is you have to have a plan. I agree. Don't get no plan for the golf game. Coach.
Hey, Hank.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Great to see you.
I'm excited to be here to help you.
Thank you for coming down.
This is cool.
Taking on this challenge.
Everybody's a challenge, so I'm looking forward to it.
He's coached arguably the greatest golfer in Tiger Woods. He's coached Martha Maron, taking him from where he was to where he is.
What's the best part of your game?
At times around the green, head on,
What do you struggle with the most?
putting and off the tee.
I heard you have a nemesis hole out there.
Oh, yeah. The hole is it's number 7 in the race course. And the setup, and it's like a dog over the wall. No problem, right? It's out of bounds at the little stone.
There's 3 things you have to do to play good golf. The first thing is you have to eliminate penalty shots. In your sport, I mean, that's like a turnover. And then you have to be able to chip the ball onto the green. You got to get it on the green in one shot. Then the third thing is you have to eliminate 3 putts. I just wanted to know that I'm into this. I'm not just here to do a TV show. I'm here to help you get better. I mean, that's the most important thing. All right, Coach, you want to go hit something?
Let's go, man.
Let's get this ball start to work.
Coming up from the tee to the green. With a stop down memory lane.
Wow. That was at the 2005 Super Bowl. It was a trophy right there.
This year, I decided to spare no expense for our holiday dinner. So I hired renowned chef Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, come on! Disgusting! I mean, it's wrong! If it's so fast, congratulations, it's your last. Sit down there!
At a time when it's easier.
Happy holidays!
After everything gets really smart, and what you're saying during the season of reasons.
Take advantage of attractive offers on the 2012 Acura TSX for well-qualified customers.
You'd be shocked how much data you use in a month. Email, status updates, finding your way, uploading photos, downloading an app, and another. Kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, all stacking up until you reach your limit. And what happens if you go over? With Sprint, you don't have to worry. Only Sprint offers truly unlimited data.
refreshing. It makes you feel young again. I feel like a player again.
On my show, the person there. I've learned that when you ask someone in Texas if they want big sales or cars,
Another one.
Got an angle.
On the 16 handicap, so, obviously, there is a part of my game that's, I would say, is consistent.
Oh, I made it.
16 handicap, that means it shoots around 90 or something.
Got it. You want to hit 1 or 2 drivers just so I can see what we're up against here? I'll be very playable. Good miss. And what happens if you crank one up a little bit?
That's what happens.
Full speed this time. I want to just kind of see what his potential is, see how much speed he has. And also to disprove his theory a little bit because he thinks he goes a little too fast.
Who swings faster, and like, I was just like, wow, this is like so new to me.
Do you have more speed than that even? The one big advantage you have is your athletic ability. Your ability to create club head speed.
Right.
So to try and go slower is kind of taking you away from that. When he was thinking too much, he'd get going really slow and really short. So I wanted him to concentrate on getting it all the way back and all the way through and just kind of free up his swing a little bit. I want to show you something, okay? All right, just take your setup, and I want to just show you something.
I'm not good?
No.
Just kind of tapped me. I about fell on my back. I'm thinking, I know that's not a good thing.
We have to start with the assumption that if I started at the other end of the range and took a running start, I probably would knock you over. Okay? But the other just touched you. A lot of it is about leverage and balance and being in the right position, and being in an athletic position. If I was holding on to it, okay, and you came up and pushed me, okay, I'll push. Push. And the harder you push, the more I tighten my muscles here and just fasten me to the ground.
There's nothing you ever do when you're on your heels. You're always kind of on the balls of your feet.
Well, it feels like you're falling over. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere this way either. Okay? Now, there, around, just relax around.
It really helped a lot for me just to see visually what he's talking about when he's saying, the plane has to be a little flatter.
And so is it. Good.
The takeaway should be more of an arc, and it's up, turn, and then it's in here and turning it over.
Good. At least we're the right shape on the shot.
It feels so awkward right now. It feels really awkward. I know one thing I'm doing is I'm taking away any slice.
Yeah. When you hook the ball, it's a better player's mistake. Okay? When you hook the ball, in general, it's more of a timing mistake. When you slice the ball, it's a poor swing. The most common mistake that amateur golfers make is they slice to the right, and really every better player in the history of the game has always fought a hook. I'm going to record a few swings here and then show Coach later what he looks like. couple more, we're going to go work on the putting. Beautiful. That was probably your best game. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. For the first time, I had a ball flight that was as consistent over a period of time as I've ever been on the range.
Okay, show me what you do.
Okay, now this is like a lifetime work in progress. Here's where I'm at.
Let me see something there. Hold on with just your left hand only. Okay. I want you to do it again, but with your right hand only. You're just testing for something here.
I don't like that. We went under it, set it up the other corner.
You feel a little hitch in your get along?
Oh.
Choke stroker.
Yeah.
Now you had that?
I know.
You know what that is?
What is
I don't
it?
get too chat. I'm too
You think about, oh, you know, I got the yips. Jeez. Like I might be, I don't want to kill anybody. What's the number one compensation?
What you do is you put your hand in a position not facing the target. Anytime you put your palm where it's not facing exactly the hole, then smooth that out. You see that there's a little
Well, at least that takes
hitch in their get along there, a little dip in their stroke. You know you can make. I
got that 200 though, right?
I don't know when you started on this recording.
For a golfer like this,
Take it, dude. It's too high, right? Put it up on video. Put it on Easy Billions.
It's probably 152. I'll probably
Your
miss
stroke is
that.
okay. It's just that you had that little tremor in your stroke that was
I'm
killing
playing a long time. You're not done yet. Just
I'm gonna go to
fucking
the
franchise.
I just saw this point now. It was so amazing when he told me that and what it felt like when I first did it. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
How did he get it?
I got no shot though.
hole number 12.
Who didn't know that?
7 is lucky for most, but not for Bill Cowher.
There's always a shot.
Like Danny B.
I think I see the one.
And will the coach handle the blitz from the
Under
angle?
swings, Cowher.
Another the 8.
I don't think you can cut the 8.
It's all about performance.
The 8 probably goes, but
If one goes, the other one was no problem. Shit.
one ball. That's all I got.
Get that tangent angle going.
It's all about results.
Smooth grips, the best grips in golf.
I wouldn't do that.
Get married?
No, I wouldn't use that single miles credit card. Knock it off. Ignore it.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn miles on every purchase.
3D is so real.
Let's head it off of anything else.
If you're not earning double miles, you're settling for half. Really?
Nothing's headed
Flat
off.
time? What, we have prep school?
Get the Venture Card at CapitalOne.com and earn double miles on every purchase every day.
I was going to say that.
Is that a hard putt?
I don't know.
Let me see that thing.
Give me that.
One time, holy yeah, dead center. Woo! That was beautiful. Like Gilligan, just a Belson.
Building a third set of locks requires thousands of workers and a global construction consortium.
I missed that
All
3.
secured by a single sugar line from a single insurance company. Providing insurance expertise and global resources. Zurich Help Point. Help when it matters most.
8-time major championship winner Tom Watson has spent 50 years studying and playing the game. Now, for the first and only time, he shares with you his most valuable lessons.
Hi, I'm Tom Watson. Join me in a lifetime.
2 discs and an insert booklet for only $49.95. Visit TomWatsonDVD.com or call 1-800-993-5589. Get Tom's new golf instructional DVD and learn from one of golf's all-time great players.
On June 15, 2008, we witnessed one of the most incredible moments in U.S. Open history. Golf's toughest task met golf's toughest underdog. Wednesday, relive the passion, the hunger.
They never quit.
The pain.
For the first major grimace of the day.
Relive Rocco and Tiger's duel at Torrey. Wednesday at 7 exclusively on Golf Channel. This is the PGA Tour 2012 kickoff. Live from Hawaii. This January, only on Golf Channel. Presented by Sprint. Superstars, not affordable. All the best guests. All the latest news. Morning Drive. The new season begins January 2nd on Golf Channel.
The seventh hole was his nemesis hole because it's a hard dogleg from right to left, and his miss is high and to the right.
It's like the T-ball, so this is what you're staring at.
When you look at a hole, it's like a hard hole. It might be a hard par 4, but this would be a very easy par 5.
Yes.
Don't make a 6.
Right. I'm gonna give myself a chance for par.
Right. There you go.
That's but when I get down to the tee box.
Well, let's go ahead and get the tee shot here. Get up there, think about what you're doing. Concentrate on your swing and give it your best effort. And if it doesn't work out, at least give it your best effort, okay?
Obviously, it was a flat, up, and down.
Yeah.
It's the first time you walk up and you put the tee down. And all those things go back in your head.
Fun coaching isn't to take an athletic guy that's a 16 handicap and get him to a 14. I want to see you get to like a 4 or 5 handicap. But faster. Hit the thing. Okay?
What I love about Hank is you watch him start talking. He'll lose eye contact with you for a second, and he's just like in his own little world.
Perfecto, man. Come on, with a rack had nothing. I can't.
Close it. Full speed. Go. Good work. This is how you have to think your way through this shot. You got to make this happen. You're going to go like Danny B. the ball in the Belly Shack, and you know, I'm just going to visualize that it's going to happen. I got to make this happen.
We've all seen, yeah, we all did great the second time. We've all seen the pressure's up.
Come on, think. Full speed. Nice. Good job, coach. Now we're talking.
See a little draw? Thank you. Oh man, that's awesome.
Through full speed. There you go. Good job, coach. You didn't know you were getting injured today, did you?
Oh gosh.
Huh?
Yeah, no. It's so good.
Let's go check out the putting. Very good. All right, let's go look at some game film.
What you got?
Check out your swing.
Well, I don't know if you started, I don't want to tell you, I don't know if you, when I started the tape, I don't know if you missed and restarted. If you didn't, you're out of time.
If I didn't, we're going to look at your
If
swing.
you didn't, and you average the same amount of balls that I average, I average 18 seconds of ball on around 100 balls roughly.
It's the perfect holiday game.
And that's just the pace I play at. That's including racking. You take a little extra time because you're cleaning the balls.
Or visit your local
But even at 20 seconds of ball average,
Places? Really?
you're
That's the way to go. More people do that, security would be like
There's no charge for the bag.
you're out there.
you know, a quiet little place where it gets
Going to guarantee it's a high run.
I have Club Pass. Now there's a mileage card that offers special perks on
Who cares?
United, like a free check bag, United Club Passes, and priority boarding.
Okay.
What's your secret? The new United Mileage Plus Explorer card. Get it and you're in.
love the surf and turf. You can't go wrong.
Don't miss Red Lobster Surf and Turf. 3 grill combinations all under $20. Like Maine lobster with peppercorn sirloin. Or new bacon wrapped shrimp with blue cheese sirloin for $14.99. Offer ends soon.
I'm John Zane. I see food differently.
If you've ever dreamed of a beautiful new kitchen, the next 60 seconds could change your life. Pick up the phone right now for your chance to win Direct Buy's Dream Kitchen. What does your dream kitchen look like? Like this, or this? If you can dream it, you can have it. Call the number on your screen now. You can see your dream kitchen appear right before your eyes. Select from the newest, hottest, most sought-after products. Tile, granite, designer ranges, the hottest new appliances. Your Direct Buy Dream Kitchen could come with virtually everything from the floor up. But first, you have to make the call. We'll send you an invitation to a free Direct Buy open house where you will see for yourself how Direct Buy members can save thousands. And we'll enter you in the sweepstakes and send you a free visitor's pass and insider's guide from the Direct Buy showroom nearest you. Call now.
Tomorrow, join us as we take a closer look at the amateurs who made headlines in 2011. Then Raymond Floyd shares some driving tips on Golf Channel Academy. And relive the excitement of this year's Tour Championship.
13.
All next week. Bring the Golf's championship run to Atlanta as we highlight every final round of the 2011 playoffs for the FedEx Cup. Plus, experience Tiger's heroic win. The Chevron World Challenge. The final rounds of the 2011 playoffs, Monday through Thursday at 3, and the Chevron World Challenge, Monday at 3, on Golf Channel.
Driving down to my house. Before we go in there, I got one room I got to show you real quick.
All right.
Come on in.
Cool.
This is my office.
Oh, wow.
That was in the 2005 Super Bowl. There's the trophy right there.
Is one enough?
It is for now. I've been to another one as a commentator.
Do you miss that?
You miss the competition, you know, working with players.
I've learned a lot from coaches in other sports, and obviously he's a legendary coach. So I came into this experience knowing that I was going to learn something. When you're coaching, did you enjoy like every part of it, or was it bringing the team together?
I enjoyed working with the guys. You know, the whole idea of starting a year, you know, as to say, you know, you start a season, everyone's in first place. It's kind of like a roller coaster. You know, you kind of get that and you buckle in and you kind of hold on.
Yeah.
And you go up and down, and you know, when it's all said and done, it's like, wow, what a ride. And you say, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Let's go do it again.
What kind of player did you enjoy the most?
There were two guys I used to think of was Rod Woodson and Troy Polamalu. They'd be in there when I'd walk in and they'd looking at film. They'd be looking at, you know, tendencies and footwork and little things to try and gain a competitive edge.
I mean, it's a fun experience for me too to hear this talk. You know, I'm a teacher, so I can't get it out of my mind. The posture though is great. And we might, you know, I'd probably lower your hands just a tiny bit from that. Okay. See how little where the cup face is?
Yeah.
It's still not, it still could close a little early.
Yeah.
I think you kind of close, but over there, past the ball. Your hands should come inside a little bit, and the club should stay out there. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And they match right here.
No, you know that I've never practiced golf in my kitchen.
I have something called it's a training aid that I developed called the Plane Finder. It's designed to fix this.
Yeah, it's my hands
You see it?
totally just like one.
All right, well, hold on a second. I'm gonna go get this. I had the idea to bring the Plane Finder because his pro at the club had told me that he's got a problem with his swing plane. The idea, stand right back here.
Oh. So I'm not going to hit any of those?
Hopefully not. All right.
See? Going too low.
Good.
That's what really helped me with my hands, with my takeaway. And it's something I can sit there and do all the time. Rocking feet on my porch, swinging at my house. This is not to be tried at any home, unless you have hand candy with you.
Yes. Feel the difference? The last thought of the day. It'll stay with you all night and you'll be better in the morning. All right, 100 swings like that tonight.
100 swings like that tonight?
Yeah.
I've had about 650 swings today. I'll be in bed by 7:30. I've been hitting golf balls since 10 o'clock. It was 6 o'clock. He usually would go to dinner and tell me I had to hit 100 more balls.
All right, 100 swings, Tower.
I'm doing them.
I like that he was still going as I was driving away.
99.
That made me think that, you know what? He's going to get this.
I think we were at 98 when he left swings. I got the rest of them in.
Yeah, right. There you go. Good. Do it again. Bigger, faster.
I feel like I'm intuitive.
Good.
Back then I can train things. This is great. We're talking like first thing in the morning about technique. This is awesome. I felt we were on, like, in the middle of 2 days, like in training camp. That's where championships were won. Championships won in January weren't won because of those games in December. To me, they were won back in August.
Go. Yes. Good. If you're not a 6 in a year, I'm going to be disappointed. Let's go tackle that.
Yo. I baked it in, didn't I? Yeah, an hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah, I'm taking my time because I keep getting out of line.
You notice how you put concentrating way more now than when you're just bopping them around at 30 or 40?
Yeah.
Come on.
This is like a little better rhythm.
I have a vision of how we should be swinging a golf ball. I really do.
All right, put this on and we're going to putt for birdie, all right? All right, let's go play that ball. Good job.
I mean, he's taught me so much. He's given me a lot to think about. But I really feel like I understand the process. And glad would be an understatement.
On the side, 6.
Beautiful speed. All right. That would be a par in your nemesis hole.
Very good. Thank
you. Good job, Coach. Honestly, I mean, my 2 days of coaching Bill Tower was 2 of my most enjoyable days of coaching. I feel like I'm better coach just from being around them.
Welcome to the delightful town of Benavís in southern Spain. Just inland from the coast, you'll find serenity in the mountains and a terrific selection of golfing options, highlighted by the 27-hole complex at La Quinta Golf and Country Club, which again greets the European Senior Tour for a late season treat.
Oh no! God, well it was.
Now it's here and playing one of the most scenic courses you can imagine. Nestled under the peaks and with views of the sparkling
Well,
Ness,
see.
the course
I
designed
cleaned the
by
balls
Vita
before that
Cabrera
ran.
and Well
I was
Pinero
thinking about
is an
before
absolute
that.
joy. Measuring just 6,400 yards.